What is up, guys? I'm finally able to sit down and, man, I've been dropping a lot of videos related. What's wrong with me? I'm dropping so many videos. It's so unlike me. But I'm gonna keep it up. I'm keeping up the work rate. Anyway, I've been waiting for this Sean Taylor to hit the auction block since, this was announced. And I wanted to make a video on this mainly because of Sean Taylor. But let me go on ahead and get through what's been released lately. Yesterday, I gotta tell you how they pulled the wool over your eyes yesterday too, by the way. But yesterday was the last day in which you could get the elite cards, Bettis, Irvin, Pollock, and whoever the other guy was. Those four guys are now out of packs, until they decide to bring them back, which may be a little later. Who knows when. But, those cards are now out of packs. Now they got 4 new cards in. They have Sean Taylor, Ricky Williams. We'll get through them. Peter Boulware, and is a wide receiver. Gibson. I can't remember the first name. Plays for Georgia. I'll get to that. But let me ask you guys this. And if you're new here, go on ahead, hit the subscribe button. They'll in the comment section, they'll tell you what to do after that. But let's take a look at this Sean Taylor. People have been asking for a couple of years now. When are we going to get Sean Taylor? When are we going to get Sean Taylor? And, we even had talks when we were in Orlando about getting Sean Taylor. How will we be able to get Sean Taylor in the game? Is it possible? Can we possibly get this done and get Sean Taylor in the game? People would go bananas. So let me know, guys. How do you feel about Sean Taylor finally being in the game? And also, with a release like this, that nice overall, looks like they did him pretty justice. Let's flip this thing over. It's going to be my first time flipping him over. Let's take a look at these stats. First of all, he's going for 800K. Let's flip this guy over. 90 speed. Okay. Tackle, 91. All right, I wonder what his hit power is because he could hit like a boss. Zone and man coverage. All right, 93 awareness, 86 agility. Like, these stats are spot on. But if they decide to do, like, you know what? I'm wrong for what I was just thinking. I was about to say like a ghost Sean Taylor. I'm sorry. I sincerely apologize. I didn't mean that as a cruel joke. I'm just used to the Ultimate Team ghost cards, and look, just don't mind that. Just act like I'm an asshole for that. I apologize. Rest in peace, Sean Taylor. I love you. But if they do like some type of boosted type of Sean Taylor, I think that his stats will be significantly better than this. But I will say that these stats, compared to how he played in Miami, they're pretty spot on. That's pretty much how he played. 90 speed. He wasn't a burner. He wasn't really known for his man coverage. He was like an Ed Reed in a sense, and also he could hit like a beast. So I really wonder what his hit power is. I don't have the card, so I can't get into his inside stats. But let me know how you guys feel about Sean Taylor finally being in the game. Let's go on ahead and check out Peter Boulware next. So we have Peter Boulware, and so far he's going for the cheapest is 80K right now. I'm pretty sure by tomorrow he'll be a lot cheaper. 85 speed, pretty good for a linebacker outside. 93 tackle, 93 block shed, 86 strength, 92 awareness, pretty good stuff here. 90 play rec, pretty good. 6'4", which makes it pretty hard for people to throw over him. So, you can look for him to get some pretty good interceptions. Let's see. Name me some other cards that you guys are looking forward to. There's a certain card that I'm looking forward to that I know is going to be in the game. I won't say who it is. And then there's also a hopeful that might be in the game that I still haven't unleashed. I still haven't said who it was yet. But, I'm hoping that they actually do get him in the game. Here we go. Fred Gibson. Now, you guys are going to have to pardon me because I'm not really familiar with Fred Gibson. I've never heard of Fred Gibson. I'm not, a Georgia fan. There's tons of Georgia fans, tons of SEC fans. I'm not familiar with the guy. Pretty small, pretty slow speed. 89 for a wide receiver. You know, for an ESPN Elite card. Pretty good route running. Pretty good catch. Good catch in traffic. One of the highest catch in traffics that I've seen. I haven't looked at every card. I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna let me know, you know, who the high catch in traffic guys are. Pretty good awareness. My bad, I flipped it over. All right, pretty good awareness. Bad agility. You know, so putting his agility together with his route running might be a little conflicted there, but maybe not. They're not that far off. And his spec catch is 88. So I don't know if that's how he played in college, so I can't even say. But let me just go on ahead and get to Ricky Williams. For Ricky Williams' college career, I hated him. Let me go on ahead and get in here. Come on, give me Ricky Williams. Give me Ricky Williams. Okay, here we go. So during his college career, I absolutely hated Ricky Williams. The reason I couldn't stand Ricky Williams is I'm a Nebraska fan. And I'll never forget it. It was back in, I think, 96 or 97. I came home from a basketball game. Yes, I actually played basketball. I get home and I'm like, all right, Nebraska's about to play Texas. We about to kick ass. And, you know, we were on a serious undefeated streak. I think it was a home undefeated streak that was going on for about 4 years. Nebraska was just so beast. And this was like right after the Tommy Frazier era. So it was the beginning of the Ricky Williams era for the Big 12. And I think at the time it was Big 12. And Ricky Williams just steamrolled Nebraska. And I'm like, who is this guy? I think he might have been like a freshman or a sophomore. Maybe, I know he wasn't a senior. I know he had a couple more years to go. But when he steamrolled them, I think he had like 4 touchdowns. I'm like, who is this guy? I hate him. He single-handedly ended Nebraska's undefeated streak at home, and I was tight. 92 speed, spot on. Awareness, yeah, okay. Carrying, he wasn't really, I don't know if he fumbled at all much. Good acceleration there. Good elusiveness. I would switch his truck and elusiveness. I would put his truck at 91 and his elusiveness at 87. Agility, he was pretty agile. So I think that right there is pretty spot on. That's a pretty good Ricky Williams, I think. Compared to how he actually played in college. I think that's pretty spot on. As you can see, I don't have enough coins to pick him up and look at his stuff. And I know I just put out the tip video on how to get more coins, but I just haven't applied it yet. Actually, I was down to about 4,000, and I sold a few contracts, and I sold a few players, and now I'm at 13,000. Another quick tip for you guys that I didn't mention in the tip video for how to get coins. Here's a tip right here. Anytime you see these weekly collections, you always want to check who's inside of the weekly collections. Don't collect the cards. Again, do not collect the cards. You probably get like 500 for collecting each of them. I'm not sure. As you see, I haven't collected any, so I'm not sure, but I know it's not much that you'll get. But the reason I say don't collect them is all you get is, you know, for doing a silver, you get a gold upgrade, which you could get from, you know, beating some of the solo challenges. And you'll see like they're really not worth it. It comes with 1 player. And for bronze, you get a silver upgrade pack, which again probably isn't all that worth it. Now I know in the beginning of in the beginning of these nuts, I know that the silver collectibles were actually going for a good amount, but I don't think that they are now. But the reason I say don't collect is because you'll make more coins off of the cards that go into this than you would, you know, from the pack. Like say a gold pack costs about 5K. Well, there may be some cards in here that cost, let's say there's 5 cards in here. There may be a card in here that costs 10K. There may be a card in here that costs 4K, 2K, 2K. So you do the math. Huge profit if you actually sell the cards. And you want to sell these cards when these weekly collections come out, because people are looking to complete them, they may look and say, oh, I actually already have about 3 or 4 of these cards. Let me hit the auction block and get the other ones. And it may be your card that they're looking for, and they'll snatch it right up. So, you know, be on the lookout. Always check into those weekly things and, you know, just get it done. Also, I would say collect everything that's in, I mean, not collect, but sell everything that's in here. Sell everything in here, because one varsity pack, come on. No coin reward bonus. In here, you know, I just collect just because collection pieces are so easy to come by that I don't really think that they're selling for much. If they're selling for like 1 or 2K, go on ahead and sell them. But I had so many, I just started collecting them for no reason. And you guys already know how I feel about this, the Heisman hopeful stuff. I'm actually, you know, doing videos on Heisman hopefuls. So the only reason I'm collecting Heisman hopefuls is because I want to do the videos for you guys. That's the only reason I'm collecting Heisman hopefuls. And as you see, I already have 3 of them done. I actually have a Doug Flutie. I want this Herschel Walker. I want him. Don't really care for the Archie Griffin. If I could ever get Barry Sanders, Jesus Christ. What's a good? I've been hearing stories about this Eddie George, but he's too slow for my liking. And the good running back to get out of this will probably be, I mean, excusing Barry Sanders, probably would be Marcus Allen. He's like the more balanced one. And this right here is just his first card. You know, his stats go up as you get to the next 2. His stats would be a little higher. Herschel Walker is extremely balanced. That's why I want him. Mark Ingram, nah. But, you know, that's my quick tip that I have, you know, just a little bit more for selling cards right quick. When I start thinking of more and more, I'm just going to keep putting them out, keep putting them out, and keep putting them out. So make sure you be on the lookout. Subscribe if you haven't. Drop a like on the video. And I'm going to keep this thing going, man. I'm pumping out videos like crazy. And if you're new here, I get a lot of comments from guys saying, hey, I'm new. You know, I'm new joining the Wyza Nation or the Wyza family or the Wyza, whatever we're calling it. And they say, you know, I'm looking forward to your videos. And I'm like, hey, I got about 100 of them on my channel that you could go on ahead and check out. They're all pretty darn fun. Go on ahead, look at those. I'm done shouting myself out. I'll see you guys in the next video.